EB5? What is the benefit of EB5? If you can share something.
Terrific, terrific. So, thank you very much for inviting us here to India. I'm Bill Gresser. I'm the president of IIUSA. That stands for Invest in the USA. And we are the largest trade association for the EB5 industry. We're here in India to tell people today about all of the benefits of the EB5 program and the ability to earn a US green card through an investment. So it's to provide education to the Indian market as to the potential of the EB5 program.
And
You choose India. What is the reason you are choosing the India country?
So-
you are looking here for your business.
So I'm Adam Green. I'm the Secretary Treasurer of the Industry Trade Group IIUSA. And we are here in India especially because this is a very good time for Indian immigrants to take advantage of the EB5 program. In the past, there have been long waiting times and long lines for Indian nationals to move to the United States under any other immigration category, including EB5. However, with an update to the law in 2022, there's a new window open where there's no waiting time for Indian investors. And that's the reason why we, as the Industry Trade Group, think it's a great time to be here in India telling Indian nationals about the program.
Sir, as you rightly said, it is a long waiting time to get visa or the green card in USA. So, what is the process for EB5 investors? Process for getting the green card in USA?
Well, why don't you answer it before you do
To
that?
get the green card under the EB5 category, investors need to invest 800,000 US dollars in a private project which creates jobs. And after they make their investment, they submit their application to the Immigration Service, and when approved, they can move to the United States.
And what is the criteria and what is any form or something you would like to say about that? What is the criteria to invest in EB5?
The special thing about the EB5 category that's different than every other category of immigration is that there's no particular family relationship or qualification that an investor needs. You do not need to have a special degree or a special job to be able to move to the United States under this program. All you need to do is demonstrate that you have the investable money which was earned honestly, and you can show how the money is good money, and that allows you to make the investment.
And one of the big benefits too for Indian investors now, as you said, waiting lines can be long, but in the EB5 program now, if you apply from within the United States, you can actually remain in the United States with many of the benefits of a green card. The ability to work, the ability to go to school, to travel in and out of the country. If you apply for EB5 now, while the visa is currently available, Indian immigrant investors are able to adjust status and stay in the U.S. until the green card is actually issued.
Is it only for businessmen or student can also apply for this?
The student can be the applicant. So if the student can legally make an investment, they can be the primary applicant. Importantly, the visa for one investment is available to a family. So it's the investor, the investor's spouse, and their children who are under 21. So if a child who is at university in the United States makes the investment, the green card is generally available for the student, but not necessarily for the parents who are back here in India, which we are finding is actually a common way for people to do it, because really, mostly they want the students to stay.
Yeah. And
Are you,
oh, sorry, go
are
ahead.
you happy to Indian government support?
So the question was, do we have Indian government support? We don't. I think it's important to note that the government, neither of India nor the United States, is ever asked to endorse any sort of project. The U.S. government creates this program and has created the rules of the program, but like many of our other government programs, it operates through private investments. And that's how the U.S. system works. We have a framework of rules, but the U.S. government never endorses the merits of any individual investment. They just want to make sure that everyone is given the information to follow the rules, and that's how our EB5 program works.
And one of the things that's very common about students is that very often someone who's a student in the U.S. or working at a high-tech company in the U.S., It's very common for the family to make a gift to that person in the U.S., and then he or she can apply and remain in the U.S. with a U.S. green card and throughout the entire process. So there's a huge benefit, not just for a family if they make it, but a family can make a gift to the child so the child can stay.
Sir, I'm sure there will be so many benefits of EB5. If you can share something for the audience or any message you would like to convey to audience
Go ahead.
from your side.
With a U.S. green card, you get to live and work anywhere in the United States without the need to have an employer sponsor you as a foreign worker, and you can travel in and out of the United States without the need for any separate visa. It gives you the freedom to live in the United States as any other resident without restrictions.
One of the other benefits that we see of the EB5 program, in addition to being able to work, travel, live in the U.S., is also start your business in the United States or bring your family's business to the United States. There are huge benefits to being a U.S. green card holder.